Here, and it's a great honor to be speaking to you. Let me talk a little bit about my relationship to the Latino community in my life. I think that's worthwhile. I actually grew up in Southern California, a small farming town outside of an Air Force base. And I can first remember other families were part of that great military community, and I remember Richard Rivera and his family. Latino family, great friends. We were in classes together. We shared barbecues together, we played sports together, we boxed against each other. And again, that's that introduction of equality and spending time with people. They're a little different than you, and you realize how we're very similar. I grew up in Southern California, so I took 4 years of Spanish, which means I am terrible at it, but at least I understand it a little bit. My next real encounter with Latinos is in boot camp, in the United States Marine Corps boot camp. Great Latino warriors served in the reserves with enlisted and officer rank Latinos, again, that great equality of people. I'm a medical oncologist and cancer doctor. We have a medical practice. I have many outstanding Latino employees in our practice, registered nurses, laboratory workers, nurses' aides, medical assistants. And again, it's that we're together as a team, bring a group of people together that are a little bit different, but again, you find that commonality of human, that equality of the human spirit. And then finally, I'm a cancer doctor, so I'm taking care of many, many thousands of people, and that has taught me that, honestly, there's one race, the human race. We are equal. We're equal in God's eyes. We're equal in man's eyes. So again, great training for someone who wants to be the governor of all of Oregon and all people of Oregon. In terms of thinking about agenda and such, number one, Latinos need to know there's a governor in office who will listen to them, who'll be their ally and advocate, and I'll be that person. In terms of practical matters, what I think about are great neighborhoods, great homes that are affordable, that hardworking Latinos can purchase and own. I think about great and safe neighborhoods where you don't have to worry about any kind of violence, your children and people can be safe. Think about great schools. You know, I'm so impressed, and one of the questions come up about that, about the Latino work ethic. It's just overwhelming. You go to the restaurants where people working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, get their businesses going, and they have 3 jobs and all that. But I want also Latino children to put that kind of commitment in education and training. Because I'm a janitor's kid, and I came from that background. And I worked as a bagboy, and I worked as a nursing home early, but I spent 10 or 12 hours a day studying. If you spend 10 or 12 hours a day studying, you will be able to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, and a leader in our society. So I'm here to be the governor of all of Oregon. I thank you very much for attending and listening to us, and you honor me by letting me speak. Thank you.
And then we're going to go. Yeah, okay. Timer here.
Timer 2, that's the only way to do it.
First of all, I also want to echo Dr. Pearson. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. As I was trying to figure out what I was going to try to say to introduce myself, it's just amazing that we live in a country where we can actually come together, talk, and we didn't have to check our weapons at the door. We didn't have to worry about some religious fight that is going to be the reason people will be shot up. We take for granted sometimes just how special this place is. Anyway, I'm Paul Evans. I currently serve in House District 20. I've been there about 2 years. I only look like I've been there about 5 years because my hair is certain gray. I'm the grandson of a dairyman, son of a small business guy who's still trying to sell hearing aids everywhere he can in Independence and Corvallis. I actually was a small business person for a couple of years, but I put that on the shelf so I could serve in the legislature and do my real hobby, which is teaching. I spent 20 years in the military and spent about 3.5, 4 years in combat zones around the world in places we can talk about and some places I just don't want to remember. I'm running for really a very simple reason. I believe that Oregon is worth the price. I've done everything I can do over the last 2 years to try to learn the job, to try to reach out to people, to try to learn what kinds of tools can bring our people together, what kinds of mechanisms government can actually perform, what kinds of systems and structures we need to be able to help educate our people better, provide workforce skills for the 21st century, how to build small businesses up. In 2016, I was able to actually pass a small business bill, Senate Bill 1565, in concert with Senator Bothus. one of the things that we don't talk about during the campaign is how important bipartisanship is once you actually get there. Sometimes during campaigns, it's easy to remember or easy to forget that we actually get most of our legislation passed through working together. This last session, we also worked on veterans issues. And I know the Latino community is very well represented in the veterans race. Always has been, always will be. And I believe people that learn how to work together, how to sweat together, sometimes how to sacrifice together, are able to build a shared vision for where we can go in the future. So I'm Paul Evans, I'm your state representative. I'm asking for 2 more years to continue trying to do the work that we have been working very hard for the last 2 years to do. And I look forward to your questions. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this.
So I'm going to give it a shot. Buenas tardes. Soy Laura Moret, el candidate Tales, Casa State Representante, Distrito 20.